Hey guys, I'm making this video real quick just to test out the video capture software. That's really the only reason I'm doing it. I'm not trying to do an official or real cast, and I have a really crappy microphone right now, so please don't judge me by it. But in trying to see how my computer can handle the video capture, I'm going to look at this game real quick, especially based off of our discussion of Infestors today. This guy, well, let's just say he's a hater, and he got real mad, at the end of the game, and, I being the perfect gentleman that I am, just played Zerg, macro best my ability, didn't talk any trash, and beat up on him pretty bad. So we're going to take a look at this game real quick. This is cool. I'm using Fraps right now. I'm trying it out. Probably going to buy it. It's so cheap. It's $37. Whereas Camtasia is like $4,863.42, which I think is ridiculous. And I don't think it's very efficient recording software for a game either. Or at least I've had a lot of problems with it. With my elite new PC, I shouldn't have problems with that. So I am going to speed this up because I don't feel like sitting here for 40 minutes doing this just for a test. Pretty standard so far from both players. He took gas, which is no 2 racks. I took a 14 hatch, or 13 hatch rather, and a 16 pool. Transferred a lot of drones, but just in case there's any aggression coming. I know that he doesn't have a gas. I stole this gas up here, which means that no quick banshees or anything are coming. Could be blue flame hellions, I guess, still, but that's not going to have much to follow it up with without that second gas right away. So he's going for a lot of bio. Why he's not expanding, not really sure unless he's doing a one-base bio all-in, but I played the game, so I know he didn't do a one-base bio all-in. So, right off the bat, it's probably bad, but who knows? I'm not a very good Terran player. Okay, we do have a orbital building somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, I would fire him. I just would have fast expanded if he wasn't going to do any sort of harassment. I don't know. I mean, I understand taking the early gas, but do something with it, or just expand quicker. I mean, he did expand pretty quick, but he could have been out there a lot faster. Three barracks, or bunkers rather, not using the barracks to wall. Really, really paranoid. I don't even know if he knows what I have. No, he doesn't. He just knows I have 2 bases. He still hasn't even seen me take a gas. I took my gases pretty late. Used all these spine crawlers to defend. I thought a bio push was coming because when I see so that much bio early, I assume there's going to be some sort of early poke, if not right away at the 9-minute mark. And I'm trying out the Spanish Iwa build, so I built a lot of spine crawlers. I probably built too many. I also had a bunch of queens. As you can tell, these 2 queens could be spreading a lot more creep than they are, but I'm bad at the game, so they're not. He says has some scouting marines, which is good. He still has no freaking clue what I have or what I'm teching to. Take a look at him, but at the same time, I'm not really so sure about him other than the bio. I did poke up here and see some of the bio with a win. Letting him have the tower, it's pretty terrible. Taking out the gold, bumping up my spine crawlers. He has good vision here with this marine and this marine. It's really being super kind to me and taking out these rocks. And he really did take out the rocks for me. I let that guy sit there and take the rocks out for a lot of the game. I also used him to check what his upgrades were throughout the game. So we'll speed this up a little bit. Tellers in the bio. And one thing you'll see real quick with this build, I'm going Infestors. I haven't researched the fungal yet because I'm really bad. And I have a lot of resources that I'm not spending because I'm terrible at macroing. I'll get in the quick upgrades really quick, the +1/+1, that's really important for this build. And then I can get the +2/+2 right away. Because I'm not going to have the Banelings, so I need that extra resiliency and extra DPS to take out bio, especially with medevac support. Finally pumping out Infestors just as he's about to push, so let's look at this. About the 12:30 mark, we have the Infestors about halfway down, so that's about 13 minutes. 30 minutes is generally a good timing for Terran, I think. When I played Terran, it's terrible though. When I played Terran, I would usually push it around 12-13 minutes and take a third. It's a good time to take a third. He probably should have knocked these out already. Put here, take a planetary, nice little lead, siege some tanks up here, kill some creep, but he didn't. I'm floating a lot of resources, but I'm making a lot of stuff. As soon as these Infestors pop, I should have around 8 Infestors. As you can see, he's moving out bio. He has 1-1, so this is like a 1-1 stim timing. He has no medevacs. He certainly has the resources for them. And watch what happens. He has no idea. Let's stop real quick. Oh, spoiler alert. Before he hit this point, he had no idea I had Infestors. Did you ever scout the infestation pit? Let's see. I actually don't know. Nope, he has no idea I have Infestors. He has no idea I have mutas. Look at all these turrets. Turret here, turret here, turret here, turret here, turret here, turret here, turret, turret. Okay. Why does he have those turrets? For all the stuff I have that can fly? No. Because he didn't even scan. And I didn't even try and hide it. He could just sit here now. If he scans here, he knows I'm on 2 base. And he can look with this marine here that I forgot about and see that I have not even saturated my third. and I have an infestation pit. Or he can scan my army composition up here. If he scans right here, he should be able to see everything. He would see the infestors. If he sees these infestors, this bio should not move out, right? And this is why it's imbalanced, right? Because obviously, he has no idea. Now, if he knows I don't have infestors, what he can do is he can very safely expand, because I'm not going to be able to mute harass him. He can build up a nice little, wall here, or he could have made siege tanks. Although it was part of my decision to go infestors was because I saw so much bio, but honestly, I probably would have gone them anyways. But look at these resources. He could have a tank out, and then what he could do and push is, I mean, my creep was only extended to the tower, and he killed some of it here. Siege here, siege here. He'll be sieging on the tower. He'll have bio. He can jump up and down and kill it, and he can push in. He'll choke off my third. He can push right into my natural. I can't reinforce, and GG. But he doesn't even have to be uneasy about it, because I don't have Mutalisks yet, and there's just no way for me to have more than a token amount of Mutalisks with only 3 bases and only 2 of them mining gas. I mean, I might be able to, if I built a Spire, I might have had like 4. Okay, but it doesn't take that many Marines to handle 4. But he's got all these turrets. It's a lot of resources. Imagine if I had all those minerals and had used it on all that gas, all the mech he could have with this army. But he doesn't. And he also just blindly moves in. I mean, just walking straight in the middle of the creep. Not even killing the tumors. I mean, if I had Banelings, I don't even need the infestors. If I had Banelings, I'd wrap my Lings around the back, Banelings in the middle, and he's dead. Okay, the Banes would take care of the Marines, and the Lings would take care of the Marauders. And then even if that didn't work, he's not going to break these spines. But he doesn't, and he blocks blindly into infestors loaded up with energy, and watch what happens. My hero infestors right here. I kind of screw up in not getting a refungal on these guys, but look, they all died. Oh my gosh, and I should have hit these with a fungal. This entire force should have died. And I tried to chase it down, but that little hesitation there cost me. And here's where he starts to cry. Wow. QQ, bro. See, I'm just trying to pick stuff off. Yep, got another one. Oh, I missed. So yeah, fungal kills now. Insta kills now. Zerg needed that. Yeah, no, Zerg didn't need that. You have these big things with 13 range that would kill these in like 2 shots, or 1 shot maybe, if you have 2 of them. So maybe you should try using them, or spending your resources. Not that I'm doing such a good job either, but I'm really screwing up here. I should have a 4th right now. I have 54 drones. I should be making more, although I was sort of afraid of another push. I made more infestors. As it stands now, I have 7. I'm about to have 9. I should probably have some more links, but I really should be pumping out more drones right now. But I'm getting star on +2/+2. That should have been going again, but I got distracted with this push coming. Good, I did respread creep. I'm impressed with myself. I normally wouldn't do that. I have the upgrades going. I basically just need to get saturated. These gases need to be mining. It's a really, really bad gas. It's so important. I need to have overlords here, 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 here. Need to be all overlords. There need to be at least a ling here. This guy, man, he's still working on those rocks. He's a freaking champion. And he's just making more bio, man. And look at this. He's got all this stuff queued up. He doesn't have enough production facilities. He saw all these investors, and he's just still pumping out that bio. I mean, if I were him, I would throw down another factory rather than throwing down more barracks, and I would go to a mech-heavy composition. Or I'd go to a tank bio-heavy composition with a lot of medevacs. Now, I did see him just put down 2 starports. I don't know where they went. He's building a 3rd, which is good. Again, why is he taking this 3rd? How bad are you? Take this right here. I mean, your army's here. You're going to be able to defend it anyways. You have a nice choke here, a choke here, and you can make a planetary, but he's too lazy to take out the rocks. Now, I want to see... He is building medevacs, but he needs a lot more than that against the infestor play. Or he's going to need more mech. He could be getting... should probably have a tank damage upgrade for sure coming out. Look at this terrible Zerg here. Not even building a queen. There's no creep spread to it. There's no drones transferring. The gases aren't taken. And he's floating 1,300 minerals and 500 gas. I would think this is Pwn Cake replaying, but I can look at the name and see that it's not. I don't have Burrow. I mean, it's really badly played by me so far, and I feel like I was lucky. I am putting down a Spire. Quick muta transition is good. I sort of expected some drop play. Look how vulnerable I am, man. If he put a medevac down here and dropped a whole bunch of Marauders here and killed all my tech, I'm so screwed. If he brought medevac here and dropped back here, I'm in trouble. Like, I was so vulnerable this whole time. I finally just got Overlords out there, but it's so late in the game, man. He could really, a massive bio drop in my main would do so much damage. And if he had a couple tanks sieged here and buildings up here, it's going to take me forever to get up there and break him. Like, I can't even break him. If he had tanks behind a wall here, and then he dropped all his bio in my base, cleared out my whole main, and then ran away, GG. But he didn't, because he's bad. Look at these creeps, right? What a pro. No, I should be spreading this here. I was a little nervous to spread it here. He is finally taking the gold. Of course, he still hasn't killed the rocks. Here we have a little bit of a push, and these infestors are, man, look at all the bio these 2 infestors that could kill. Boom, 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 boom. This entire army is dead if I am paying attention. But I'm not, so I'll just let them sit here and die. Because I'm bad at the game. Death. Yep, there goes one. Don't even react. Just let him stay there. No. Don't move it. No, stay. Keep it there. No. Okay, well, not. All right. Yeah, move it into him. Make it a quicker death. Okay. So he's pushing up. It looks like he's finally got the right idea. Bunch of unsiege tanks here. He's scaling the creep. This one is sort of vulnerable. If I had Mutalists, I could come and pick it up. I do have Mutalists somewhere, I feel like. Maybe I missed him. Making Corruptors. Oh, that's right. I think I have a Greater Spire. Yeah, I forgot I zipped through a little part. Alright, so let's watch this engagement here. Come up with the Infestors. I bring the entire Infestors and lose 3 for 2 fungals, but I do kill a lot of bio. That was, again, terrible play. It should be 1 at a time. I lost 3 Infestors to get 2 fungals off that have 200 energy. It's a really terrible play. Tanks aren't sieged. I get another. I should have another one off. Hopefully I killed this bio, I hope. Maybe not. But now he's got to turn around. And even if he doesn't turn around, his medevac's me out of energy. Now, oh wow, now maybe I should drop it. Except I have creep here. And I see him coming. But I'm still super slow because I'm terrible. Look at these Broodlords just kind of chilling. All this exposed mech here that could be dead. I think, eventually react to this. Yeah, I do. He's bad, so it's okay. By bringing 5 Infestors, no Lings. I think I do bring Lings eventually. Thankfully, he decides that the Hive is a good target and not the spawning pool, because if he had killed the spawning pool, that would be really, really bad. And the fact that he could kill 3/4 of a Hive means he could have killed this, he could have killed this, he could have killed this, probably could have killed this, but he's terrible. He did drop over here and take out this hatchery because I'm not paying attention. This Infestor had a really good long useful life, super cost effective. These drones, they have mine and like champions. I'm gonna clean this up pretty easy. One thing to note is his bio, he's got 2-2. I think I have, should I have 3-3? Yeah, I have 2-3 right now. I'm running low on gas, so I'm pumping out Lings. I have a ton of Broodlord. Oh, that's right, during the drop over here, I'm not going to go back and play it because it's embarrassing as hell. The Broodlords were not on hold position and just kind of came out here and died. Because I'm really good at the game, and I'm a skilled player. This base should be taken. I should be mining gas. I should have a hatchery back down here again, rather than long-distance mining. These Broodlords are over here for drop defense, in case any medevacs try to go by, because I'm so pro. They shoot, they shoot up too. Here's an engagement here. This is a bad engagement by him. Right into the spines in this choke here, because there's so many Infestors. Yeah, I play the engagement pretty terrible too. Not necessarily lose Overlords, and then I think I bring Lings in eventually. Yeah, and then I roll the Thors. This is good. He's not focusing him. I come in. I think I roll a Thor, and I have him turn around and kill the tanks. Yeah, I just have too much stuff right now. And then a fungal on top of the tanks for good measure. Kill this stuff too. These Overlords, man, they're fighting their hearts out. Good for you, Overlords. I'm losing Broodlords and Corruptors unnecessarily, even though there's enough Infestors here to fungal this and drop Infested Terrans. Finally, I fungal it. Yep, this is really professional play, ladies and gentlemen. Got one Infested Terran, man. Watch, no, I'm not even kidding you. He gets the kills, watch. 1. And, wait. 2. Oh, I'm so pro. And then nice little run by, except his rocks are down. Might just go and kill a Marine. I think I pick a Thor off. Let's see, you're gonna watch this Thor die. I'll zip through a lot of this. Wow, how long has this been here? And this guy bitches at the end of the game, and that's Zerg's imbalance. I need more drones. He's got 90 SCVs, he's got 3 bases. One of which is mined out, and the second which is about to be mined out. And we wonder why he lost the game. Transferring mules, I mean, come on, guys. Come on, you just control-click the SCVs, and although you pull them off gas, and that's hard. Because, these 4 are extra expected value. I need more drones. 59 drones is not enough.